I will take you up on how you hope to
I hope
that.
you have more time.
Time is never a friend here.
Yes.
But we'll try as much as possible to touch on very sensitive issues as much as the political landscape is concerned.
Yes.
When President Muhammadu Buhari declared he was going to run for 2019, how does that make you? Or how did that
make me
you
feel anyhow. It's the same way President Goodluck Jonathan declared that he was running for 2015. It didn't make me feel anyhow. I knew he was going to lose, and I'm convinced that President Buhari, having disappointed and failed as a leader and disappointed majority of Nigerians, will lose in 2019.
What makes you feel so? Because, and when you say someone fails, how do you describe what
were his plans for coming to power? He promised security, but the people of Dachi know better. Boko Haram is still flourishing. They said they will bring about.
You say flourishing.
Boko Haram walked into Dapchi, picked up 110 girls. When they were done with the negotiation, they walked back and even addressed a rally in Dapchi. It's never happened in the country. It happened under Jonathan, but they weren't that brazen. It shows that they are virtually upgraded in terms of their audacity to do what they like. He promised that they'll make this economy better, they'll fight corruption, but you know what their corruption is about. APC has a list today that's a joke. PDP has a list, but they are doing us a favor. When we come to power in 2019, we take the APC list and the PDP list, and they can then go figure it out at the EFCC.
But when you're talking about President Muhammadu Buhari, perhaps you've lost sight of the kind of person he is in terms of political mileage that he's gotten over the last years. He's contested about 4 times now, and if you look at it, he's lost 3 times. But at every point that he contested, he's gotten nothing less than 10 million votes.
So let me do the math for you. He used to get 12 million votes from people who believed that he could deliver, and they included people in Benue. They include people in Plateau. They included people in Borno who thought that he could do it. They included Nigerian young people who felt that he would give them employment, he would give them a corruption-free country, he would give them electricity, he would give them, a country where people are not stealing. But all of those people, if you take them out, I just came back from Kano, well received. We went to Kaduna to have a town hall meeting, huge reception. And what we heard in the North in particular, which was shocking and amazing to me, was that every person we met was, especially poor people, Talakawas were saying, we want our children to go to school. They kept saying Makaranta, which means that they know that if their children are educated, they have social security for the future.
All right.
Buhari has failed completely to deliver on that.
No credit at all for this government.
Oh, come on. If there is, it will be on your show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So let me talk about what you plan to do differently.
Yes.
I've seen some of your 8-point agenda of your manifesto. You said you're going to create 5 million new jobs.
Yes.
100,000 minimum wage to federal workers. 17 million new homes.
Yes.
Power capacity to 24,000. How do you hope to achieve this? First and foremost, 5 million new jobs. How do you hope to do that?
So, if, for example, we build 4,500 megawatts of electricity through solar alone in northern Nigeria, right? It will create nothing less than 1 million jobs. Because just to put the pieces together, as they did in Morocco recently, Morocco is now supplying power to France and Malta, just because through solar, it will engage nothing less than 1 million people. If we hire 200,000 teachers that we promised to do first quarter in office, it will hire 1,000. If we purge the civil service of ghost workers, 80,000 of them in the police alone, and we put in real people, that will give us nothing less than 500,000 jobs. If we put Nigerians to work to build power lines, bridges, rail lines, and the construction site that we plan to put Nigeria into, we're going to have 2 million people engaged there. If you start agriculture, I'm not talking about agriculture of the old people where they claim that rice mills are folding up in Malaysia or Singapore, whereas there are no rice mills in Nigeria. Real agriculture, will have 1 million people. If we give people electricity, which is what we promised, we'll light up this country, and the potential of the Nigerian youth, which is innovative and creative, comes to be, technology is the biggest industry we have. That will be another 1 million jobs. Already we've done 5 million. We have not even gone to NNPC yet, or oil, because oil is lazy economy.
How do you hope to win an election in Nigeria, a presidential election? You are from Ondo State.
There's no magic about it. Since I've been going around the country, I've been in the East, I've been in the Northwest, I've been everywhere, and all Nigerian young people are asking for is a leader who can take them to progress and prosperity, right? Winning the election, see, these guys are relying on paper money as we speak. They've even forgotten that there is currency that is called cryptocurrency. They have no idea how the world works. Just like when I started Sahara Reporters 12 years ago, the media in this country didn't know anything about new media. They were relying on physical newspapers. And I told them, look, these newspapers are going to the museum. They didn't believe me. Now they know better. So there's a lot more that's out there than what they're used to. They're relying on togs, branded rice, Ankara, and all of that.
You have not told us how you hope to win an election.
I'm just telling you that we're going to be canvassing the way we've never done before. Who is doing town hall meetings now?
All right,
all of them. I've been to the
question
east.
Is,
I've been to
where
south.
do you get your funding from?
Open, transparent funding. On GoFundMe, for example, we've raised over $20,000. The plan is to raise $200 from 10,000 Nigerians. So far, $20,000 raised, and we're far away. We're still 10 months to election. So, and we are not spending too much money because we are not bribing people.
Okay. And so the question is, on what platform are you running?
Coalition of parties. Clear. We have already 5 parties in the bag, and there are more coming in, because we have to defeat the behemoth of PDP and APC the way they are. They have to be defeated. By the way, like somebody said today, there's no difference between APC and PDP. They're just coalition of desperados.
So when are you declaring the party exactly? The party that
Why are you in a hurry? Other parties haven't even elected their candidates.
You are here today, that's what we are asking.
Yeah, ask Buhari. Buhari, even as an APC candidate, has not been declared. Whomever is contesting on other platforms have not been declared. Why are you in a hurry with us? We love it that you're asking us, because it seems like you all are excited about the future, and we love that. Mr.
Omoyele Sowore, media entrepreneur, and someone who has declared that he wants to run for the #1 job in Nigeria, has been talking to me. Many thanks for your time on the program tonight. It's a pleasure talking to you, and I wish you all the best.
I'll see you on May 29, 2019 as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you, Sowore,
Thank
for your time.